Testing. Testing. Thank you. Finally. Make sure you can hear me in a full and clear way. So here we go, finally. That took way too long. I need some context. So this is the first of a 3-game series. Gamblers at the top of the Southwest. Seals number 3 squashed in between them is the Albuquerque Aliens. Seals 1 game back of the Aliens, and the Aliens are 1 game behind the Gamblers. Alright, there's your context. Logan Webb will start for Vegas. Jacob deGrom starting for San Diego. Enjoy the game. Alright, there we go. And it'll be open. Open dome today. Hello and welcome to Casino Grounds. Some of the Las Vegas Gamblers, top of the division, as they play the first of a 4-game set against the San Diego Seals. Jacob deGrom, he's doing well recently. So in 3 games, 2-1 record, 1.69 ERA and 1.19 WHIP. So, how about that? For Jacob deGrom. First pitch! Seals! Gamblers next! Taking the mound for the Las Vegas Gamblers is Logan Webb, his 15th appearance this year for Vegas. 2.87 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. 53 strikeouts this year so far, 14.4% strikeout rate, and a 4.6% walk rate. Leading off is the second baseman for the San Diego Seals, Zach Geloff. We're going to get this one underway. And the first pitch. Sweeper at the knee, strike one. And again, is started. So the Las Vegas Gamblers and the San Diego Seals geographically not that far apart. There's a change up on the lower outside corner, deep in the count, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch. And that one's down, but he swung at it, so it's 1-2. Too much movement on that sweeper from Logan Webb. 2-2 pitch. Swung and a miss. Got him on the sweeper. First out of the ball game for the Gamblers. First strikeout for Logan Webb. So here comes Aaron Coleman for the San Diego Seals. Good strike one. The home runs, 30 RBIs for the left fielder. One strike pitch from Logan Webb. Circle changeup. It looked more like a sweeper there, but said it was a circle changeup, but it kind of went like at the lower inside corner. Got a piece of it. Ground ball to the shortstop toward the first base. Rafael Velasquez, and that's the second out of the ball game for Vegas. So here comes Corey Seager, the shortstop. There's some couple players on the bench today. Here is the shortstop, Corey Seager. Going in the blue and gray for the Seals. First of a 4-game series between these two, and it'll be a circle changeup tapped foul behind home plate by Corey Seager. 2-11 this year versus Logan Webb. And the one strike pitch.
That's a ball down.
That one's down 1-1.
That's a ball.
Sinker just skimmed the knees, but still too low. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And the pitch. I got a piece of the circle changeup. Las Vegas Gamblers, best team in the Southwest. And the San Diego Seals are in 3rd place. And they're Seals, they're trying to get even with the Albuquerque Aliens. And that'll be a ground ball toward the left side base hit. A hard hit from Corey Seager. And a 2-out base knock here in the top of the 1st. Here comes Brett Rucker. Or Brent. Not Brett. Brent. You're going to be at that end in there. Pronounce the name correctly.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Those names do sound very similar. Brett and Brent. Brett and Brent. I can barely hear a difference. Barely. 1-0. Circle changeup outside. His circle changeup specifically. That's one that's at least the most obvious. They tend to drift. They look like a slider, and they drift outside the plate. 2-0 pitch.
That's down. That's a ball.
Sinker down. Hasn't thrown a strike yet, too. Brett Rucker, he's got a 3-0 count on him. 3-ball pitch from Logan Webb. And that's ball 4. Gonna walk Brent Rooker, and there's 2 on for the San Diego Seals. Here comes Isaac Paredes. Ground ball down the third base line. That's going to be a fair ball. Runner around third. He's going to come home to score. And the Seals take a 1-0 lead. 2-out RBI single for Isaac Paredes. And the inning continues, and the Seals lead 1-0. Here's Pavin Smith.
No, that's in.
Same thing on that circle changeup. He needs to work on it because it wants to move across the plate, then it ends up being off the plate by the time it reaches the plate.
Oh yeah.
Swing and a miss. Sinker, and the count's even. 1-1.
1-1.
San Diego with 1-0 lead. Here, and the Gamblers can't get out of it. Fly ball into the corner, foul. And it's 1-2. 1 balls, 11 strikes, so it's 50-50. 22 pitches total. Here's his 23rd. Trying to get out of the first inning.
No, that's out.
Sinker that this time. It's outside. It's outside. To Logan Webb's right. Outside against a righty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a sinker. And it ends the first. We're going to the Vegas first. And taking the mound is Jacob DeGrom, a two-time Cy Young Award winner, 2018-2019, 4.30 ERA and a 131 WHIP. 71 strikeouts this year, 23.1% strikeout rate, and a 6.2% walk rate. His 15th start of the year. Here is David Hamilton, the leadoff man for the Las Vegas Gamblers. Here in the Vegas first. Oh, he tried to bunt. It's a four-seam fastball outside, but since he tried to bunt, they call it strike one. And they're going to chant his name. Of course they are.
Ball.
Circle changeup.
1-1.
Even the count, a ball and 1 strike. Gamblers only a single game ahead of the Albuquerque Aliens. Looking to get off to a good start with this 4-game set with a win here this afternoon.
That's a ball.
It's an early afternoon game, 1 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow will be a 3 o'clock game. It's gonna be. Oh, who will it be? It'll be the Seattle Sasquatch and the Vancouver Grizzlies in Seattle. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock noon Pacific. And the count is full to David Hamilton, 3-2. Eighth pitch for DeGrom. Swung and a miss, and he struck him out. It took 8 pitches, but he got the first strikeout. Striking out David Hamilton. Here comes Jeremy Pena, the shortstop for the Gamblers. Into a fly ball to deep left center field. This one going back to the track. Brandon Marsh gonna be able to get under it to make the catch, and there's 2 down. Right on the warning track. And here is Yordan Alvarez, the left fielder. So Yordan Alvarez, 14 home runs, 40 RBIs for Las Vegas. Harry Yordan? Excuse me? What? I don't know what I just heard. It sounded like I heard Air Jordan.
0-1.
Like Air Jordan? Like, what? What? That is confusing. I don't... That's what it sounded like Air Jordan. Like, oh yes, we got the Air Jordan knockoffs. They're called Air Jordans. Buy your Air Jordans now. Buy them today. They'll feel very great. Yeah. I don't know what that was, to be honest. Count is 1-2 to Alvarez. 276 batting average.
That missed. That's a ball.
And he missed the count. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To Yordan Alvarez. Not gonna lie, that is a cool name. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We're going to the second. And the Seals maintain their 1-0 lead after 1. Kyber Ruiz, the catcher, leading off for the San Diego Seals. With a 229 batting average, 7th in the batting order for the San Diego Seals.
No,
They had a lengthy first inning, bringing the 1 run home, and there was still 2 on. They did leave 2 runners on base.
2-0.
There's the umpires. Hopefully we don't have any terrible calls. I've seen some rough ones in this game. I've seen a few that are just straight up wrong. I usually don't see the crazy ones in this game. You don't see the balls that are right down the middle called a ball. You don't really see that in this game. But you do see ones like that could have been called a ball sometimes. Wait, was that called a ball? It's funny. So I'll show you ball 4, and that walks Kyber Ruiz to lead off the second for the Gamblers. Here's Carlos Santana. Strike 1 to Santana. 49 RBIs. He does share a name with the musician. You know, well, I don't know if that's his real name. Swung a bit early on that sinker, and it's 0-2. 16 seasons the MLB, and now the National Baseball League for Carlos Santana. And the 0-2 to Logan Webb. Circle changeup, struck 3. And there's the first out of the second inning. Third strikeout for Logan Webb. Here is Brandon Marsh. Surprised he's batting last. You know, fly ball, center field, he's gonna run it, and he'll get there. Nice running catch to retire Brandon Marsh. 2 down here in the Seals' second. Here's Zach Geloff, second baseman for the Seals. Top of the second inning. One out. 1 on, 2 out. With Geloff at the plate here in the San Diego second as he gets a fly ball to left center. That's going to drop down. Base hit for Zach Geloff, and there's 2 aboard for San Diego. Aaron Coleman to the plate for the Seals. Logan Webb. Yeah, and he's in a bit of a situation with 2 out and 2 on. Third base is empty though, so that might make it a bit easier for Logan Webb and the Gamblers to get out of this inning. One strike pitch. Left out behind home plate. He just got the bottom of that pitch. He also has the most stolen bases on the San Diego Seals with 7. 0-2. Circle changeup, called strike 3. That ends the San Diego second. We're going to the Gamblers second in just a moment. Coming in with the Gamblers is Brandon Drury. Yeah, 2 home runs and 3 RBIs in this ballgame. And you do win the 2022 Silver Slugger Award. That's cool. He's got a long time in the MLB. They do one for both the American and National League, which I don't really know what the future is for those 2 leagues, by the way. I don't really know. Because it does sound like expansion, well, not probably, but not realignment will happen. It does sound like it will happen. MLB very well could go to any East-West format and just I'd say you can just keep the leagues, like, they're still technically there. You just move the teams around, and you move it to an East-West format. You kind of like abolish it without action. You don't have to keep it in name or anything. Ground ball to first base, run to the back, and there's one down here in the Vegas second. There's Rafael Velasquez, number 41.
Ball.
Four-seamer. There's ball one. So, the Gamblers.
Yeah, what?
Four-seamer top of the zone, and it's 1-1. Trying to introduce some more custom players into this. Look, I didn't have very many.
Drag.
Circle changeup, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
1-2 pitch to Velasquez. Four-seamer, strike three, 2 down. 3 strikeouts for Jacob deGrom. Here in 2 innings. Got him right at the knees, 96 on that fastball. Here is Andres Jimenez. Good play for Las Vegas.
Here.
Four-seamer takes that one to the top of the zone. Strike one. 32 runs and 12 stolen bases here. He looks ready. And just fouls off that circle changeup. Strike two. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. He looks prepared. Oh. Nobody fouled off. Going to Andres Jimenez. That's it. Swing and a miss. And a fastball above the strike zone. And we're going to the third inning. Still a San Diego no-hitter through 2. San Diego Seals in their offense in their last series, 5.8 runs per game. 319 batting average, 1918 OPS, 14 extra base hits, 2 homers, and 23 RBIs. How about that for the San Diego Seals? Here's Corey Seager to lead off the third, 1-for-1 today for the San Diego Seals. And takes the first pitch, circle changeup in the zone. So Pena's on shortstop, Drury third, Menace second, and Rafael Velasquez is the Vegas first baseman. And there's your Las Vegas infield on this Saturday afternoon for some Saturday baseball. A 2 count to Corey Seager. Glad to have you tuning in.
No, that missed.
Sinker, the count is 1-2. You have some chips that could open. 1-2, swing and a miss, circle changeup, and there's strike one to get that to tell you, Corey Seager. Here's Brent Rooker. Walked in the first inning. These are some good chips. Some people might not like them.
No, that's low. Ball.
They are just the classic lays. And the 1-2. Oh, sweep away across the plate, and it's 2-2. And the pitch, and foul behind home plate by Brent Rooker. '47th pitch for Logan Webb. He's almost at 50 pitches.
That's a ball.
And the count is now full. Isaac Paredes on deck. And we fly ball. And it's going to be over his head. Deep right center field. And the throw to second base. And he's got a 1-out double. How about that for Brent Rooker? 17th of the year. See? Good shot to deep right center. And it gets like over his head. Like he was just not... I don't think he knew how to prepare for that ball coming. Basically, it was right over his head. He tried, and I mean, he did. He put in effort. Here's Isaac Paredes. And the cutter struck one.
0-1.
And the RBI single in the first inning.
Ball.
And yes, I mean it chips, cause why not? Count is 1-2 to Isaac Paredes. Playing, it'll be foul. Webb's now above 52 pitches. That'll be a ground ball to the third baseman. Oh, he can't handle it. And the throw to first in time. Gets 2 outs, but he still gets the out at first, but he couldn't get a double play on it. Here's Pavin Smith.
One ball, no strikes.
He's struggling mainly with a circle changeup and a sinker. That's what I've noticed from Logan Webb today. 1-0. Circle changeup on the upper inside corner. Keeping the count 1-1. It's going to be a fly ball to right field. Foul. And it's 1-2. Another foul ball. I still got like half this bag to go. One two pitch.
Ball.
And a sinker to even the count 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him a circle. Change up in the lower outside corner. And that ends the top of the third. The Portland Anchors take sole possession of the Northwest Division. Julio Rodriguez of the Utah Raptors breaks it of a 2-22 slump with a 2-hit performance versus the Seattle Sasquatch. Rafael Velasquez debut. He strikes out in his MLB debut. Here's Alejandro Kirk.
Ball.
And there's ball 1. Yeah, I'm just making custom players, so yeah. And the little scoreboard thingamajiggy's gone.
2-0. That's inside. Ball.
Three-ball pitch.
Ball 4.
Ball 4 and a 4-seam fastball. And it'll be a leadoff walk for Alejandro Kirk. So he takes first. Here's Jose Siri.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Sorry you gotta hear me chill. Sorry about that. And the 1-0 pitch. And we down the first base line. And there's 2 on. for the Las Vegas Gamblers. Here's Andy Pajes. And a foul. So Andy Pajes, the right fielder at the plate. For almost 20 RBIs this year. 2-1 and nobody out for Pajes. This is a good situation for Vegas. The one's fouled off. 0-2. That ball goes away and the count's 1-2. Runners stay on base though. Four-seamer fouled off once again. His last of the batting order for Vegas.
2-2.
Lighter one, a lower inside corner by a mile. Way off the plate. Two. Four-seamer is swinging a miss. Swinging a foul off. 2-2 pitch. Slider, strike 3, and there's one down here in the third. 5 strikeouts for Jacob deGrom. Here comes David Hamilton. That's strike 1. I love that Gambler 6. It has a Wild West feel. It does. I kind of like that. I want slugging miss, and it's 0-2 to David Hamilton. He's on an 11-game hit streak too.
Ball, that's outside.
Looking to see if they can keep that hit streak going. And the 1-2. Swinging a miss. Strike 3. 2 down here on the third. 6 strikeouts for Jacob deGrom in 3 innings. Here's Jeremy Pena. Almost done with the chip bag. Still got a bit more to go through of it. Four-seamer fouled off. Strike 2. Won the Gold Glove Award in 2022. 2-strike pitch. Gonna be fouled off. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and we're going to the 4th. We'll take a short break, be back in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna continue. Top of the fourth inning. 1-0 Seals. Enjoy. Top of the fourth inning. Kyber Ruiz leading off the fourth for San Diego. Four-seam fastball, strike one. 0-1 pitch to Ruiz. No, four-seamer fouled off, strike two. So Kyber Ruiz, he'll take a 0-2 pitch. And just got a piece of it, keeps his at-bat alive. Here comes the bat boy! I don't know, the designs for bat boys in this game exactly great. Swing and a miss, circle, changeup, strike three. One down here in the fourth, 7 strikeouts for Logan Webb. Strikeout duel here in this one. First team at the knees, Carlos Santana, the first baseman for the San Diego Seals, strike one. 728 OPS for Carlos Santana this year. As he fouled it off, he was 1 for 2 in the last game for San Diego.
Ball.
And the count is 1-2. Strike three called, and there's 2 down. That's 8 strikeouts for Logan Webb. How about that? Here's Brandon Marsh. Is he gonna get to 10 strikeouts that quick? Swung and a miss, sinker. Very good team. Now Logan Webb's getting into it. He's really getting the wheels turning. That one's just down to even the count. 1-1. To Brandon Marsh. I don't know why he's last in the batting order. We have fly ball, foul territory. And it's gonna be just past the seats and into a dining area. 1-2.
Nope. Ball.
Circle change up and the ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count.
We're assuming the count's 3-2 then. The roof is open in Vegas today, by the way. Doesn't really look like it though, just based on this. Doesn't really look like that roof's open, but it is. 3-2 to Brandon Marsh. Pop up. First base side. And to make the catch, and that will end the Seals fourth. We're going to the Vegas fourth. Jordan Alvarez leading off the Gamblers fourth. He struck out his first time. DeGrom's going to lead off the fourth inning with pitch number 50.
That's a ball.
And it's inside. Ball 1. Jordan Alvarez won the Silver Slugger in 2022.
Yeah.
And so we're going to mess with the fastball to even the count of bonus strikes. Really good. Good fastballs from both starters today. In the Seals Gamblers opener. Counts 1-2. There's going to be 3 more of these. I'm not going to cover. Maybe I cover game 4. I don't. Yeah, no, I won't be covering game 4. I won't. I already have a schedule. And I didn't really schedule for it because I want to cover some other series. And I don't cover a game every day anymore. School exists.
That's a ball.
Four-seamer Fastball upper outside corner. Now the count is full, 3-2. Payoff pitch to Alvarez. Got a piece of it. Both pitchers have been strikeout machines.
Take your base.
And it'll be ball 4 to Yordan Alvarez. He'll take first to lead off walk in the 4th for the Gamblers. Here's Brandon Drury. And his batting average is rough. Look, I mean, just look at it. 171. Last game, 0 for 3. Down is 1-1. One thing with baseball, if you strike, that's so unique, because if you strike out 10 times in baseball, that's good. If you strike out like 5-6 times, that's good. That means you're doing good in comparison to everyone else. You do that in football. If you miss 4 or 5 passes out of 10, you're out. You're done. In baseball, there's because there's so many chances. Man, this stadium's beautiful. 2-2 count to Brandon Drury. The pitch. Circle changeup perfectly placed lower inside corner, strike 3. That's 8 strikeouts for Jacob deGrom. Just beautiful. I mean, look at it. Nothing he could do. Nothing. I don't know how do you hit that, because just the way it came down like that, the break just made it impossible to attack. Here's Rafael Vasquez. He took ball 1. He struck out his first time for the Gamblers. We'll see where and even the count 1-1. Fastball of his own 2-1. And back-to-back fastballs above the zone, and then Andres Jimenez on deck. He has 8 home runs this year. And here's the 3-1 to Velasquez. The pitch. There's going to be a ground ball for center. There's one. Throw to first. Double play. And we're going to the 5th. Seals double play. Ends the 4th. So top of the 5th inning, Zach Geloff. Leading off the 5th. Fastball in there for a strike. He has 7 stolen bases, the most on the San Diego Seals. Leading off man for the Seals as well. Maybe so he can get more stolen base opportunities. That does sound smart, because then he's on base more. 0-2 pitch. Looking to miss. Losing an earth. Go to first. Got him. And down here in the 5th. 9 strikeouts for Logan Webb. It's a race to 10. Who's going to get there first? Logan Webb's in the lead over Jacob deGrom. You can see the pitch sequence. He swung on that last sweeper. That went right in the dirt. It still counts as a strikeout. Look at this by Aaron Coleman on a circle change strikeout ground out today. He's 30 RBIs in the year and a 270 batting average. The San Diego left fielder. Sicker swing and a miss, 0-2. He's at 9 strikeouts. 0-2. The dirt circle changeup, 1-2. And first pitch for Logan Webb, the 1-2. Gonna be a ground ball. Run to the bag. 2 down here in the 5th. Here comes Corey Seager. The singular run today is 1 for 2.
No, that missed. That's
That's
the
1
ball.
ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Oh yeah.
And then we rumble to second base. Throw.
He's out there.
Velasquez got it, and that ends the Seals' fab. So leading off the Vegas fifth will be number 0, Andres Jimenez. Yeah, he wears number 0. He's 0 for 1 today for Vegas.
That's it.
Or seamer inside, and that's ball 1 for Andres Jimenez. Asad and Alex Vicio warming up at the San Diego Seals bullpen. So we'll see. Vegas can't get a run. They have 1 hit today so far, swinging a best on the slider, and it counts the ball on a strike. And the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
For Seamer, and it's 2-1. Run with the chance to get to double digits in strikeouts. Pop up to the third baseman, a long run for him to get there. And there is out number 1 here in the inning. There's Alejandro Kirk, the Gamblers catcher. Just 1 home run this year. We're quite a bit behind Major League Baseball. And base hit for Alejandro Kirk down the third baseline. That one's basically all the way to the warning track. And the throw to second keeps Alejandro Kirk at first. He does not try for 2. He's got a 1-out single in the 5th for the Gamblers. And here comes Jose Siri. Siri 1 for 1 today for the Gamblers.
Ball.
There's ball 1. I love that Gambler stacks. It doesn't have that Wild West feel. I like it. Vegas does seem like Granini is kind of a. We're this, but we're also this. We're big, glamorous, and Cincinnati, but we do have a Wild West feel as well. We're in the desert. Slider swinging a miss, and it's 1-2. That's kind of what Vegas does feel like. Or at least what it can feel like. Well, that's what it looks like more, because I haven't been to Vegas. Well, I mean, actually I have, but I was 4 years old. So, does it really count? Does it really count? It doesn't really feel like it does, because I don't remember. Only thing I remember is just the plane ride the last time I went there. I went there like 3 or 4 times. Because my parents liked going to Vegas. I was a little baby. And that's ball 4 to Jose Siri. 2-on for the Gamblers. Here's Andy Pajes, the right fielder for Vegas. Bottom of the order for the Gamblers.
1-0.
And there's a 1-0 count. The drum's starting to crack a bit. Shutout through. Trying to go a shutout through 5 innings.
1-1.
Sorry about that. Counts a 1-1 to Andy Pajes and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2.
1-2.
And your first pitch, Jacob DeGrom. And has got a piece of it. Owl. 1-2.
2-2.
Letter across the plate, even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both these teams don't. They have 2 letters for their initials. Those teams were found off. SD and LV. And as you can see, that's their cap logos. SD, LV. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and Andy Pye has 2 down here on the fifth. And that's 9 strikeouts for Jacob DeGrom. It's a race to its end, folks. Who's gonna get there first? Both starters had 9 strikeouts. Seamer strike 1 to David Hamilton. Hold on. Hopefully you didn't hear that. We're gonna go right back to baseball. Just trying to cough something out. So David Hamilton, that 1 count, both at 9 strikeouts. Ground ball first, run to the bag, and that will end the 5th inning. We're going to the 6th. Seals still lead 1-0. Brett Rooker leading off the DH for the San Diego Seals, top of the 6th inning. He's 1 for 1 today. It's a race to 10 strikeouts. Let's see who gets there first.
That's a ball.
Both Logan Webb and Jacob DeGrom, 9 strikeouts apiece through 5 innings. That'll be a fly ball. Foul to even the count. 1-1 to Brent Rooker. I guess trying to gain on the Aliens, and it's 2-1. San Diego's right behind them, so that the Aliens do have an effect in this series, based on how this series turns out. It will affect their standing.
Ball.
We're about halfway through this season, because we still got what? This is probably go into November a bit. Swing and a miss, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Brent Rooker. The 3-2. Fly ball, left field. Alvarez jogging to it, and he'll make a catch on the warning track for out number 1 to retire Brent Rooker. Here comes Isaac Paredes for the San Diego Seals. The blue and gray. I'm under the old Padres club. That was actually my inspiration when making that. So the San Diego Seals, I was thinking the Padres when they had the blue and white. That's what I was thinking. If any of you still remember that before they switched back to brown and gold. Thankfully they did. Sweeper fouled off. The count is 1-2. Webb at 93 pitches. And quite an afternoon for Logan Webb. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Got him. 10 strikeouts for Logan Webb. He's in double digits. How much further is he going to go? I can't imagine him going the full game. Possibly he goes another inning after this, but I don't know. I'd imagine they pull this is last inning. And the count's 0-2 to Pavin Smith. It'll be a ground ball. And there's a bit of a race to the bag, and Velasquez beat out the runner, and that ends the inning. We're going to the Gambler's sixth. Seals still lead 1-0. Javier Assad coming in for the San Diego Seals, the reliever, 31st appearance this year. Exactly an ERA at exactly 4, 50.9% strikeout rate, 34 against righties, and 211 against lefties, 0-1 record. Here is Jeremy Pena, the first batter for Javier Assad. And his first pitch, nice cutter, strike one. Jeremy Pena has the most runs of the Gamblers at 34. Somehow that was called strike two. Don't know about that one. He has some boos in the crowd. After that. That was a ball. And the sinker low, 1-2 to Javier Assad. Just a solo run in this game for the Seals. Not much else. Got her fouled off. 1-2. And the pitch to Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. Strike three, one down here in the Gambler's sixth. There is Jordan Alvarez. 275 batting average.
That's low, that's a
I think
ball.
we're down low, ball one.
Ball.
Ball two. Second to the Gamblers, 66 hits. Alvarez got a piece of that sinker and foul, 2 balls and 1 strike. Been a long game, not a lot of runs. Another foul ball and a sinker. It's been very lengthy between these two teams. You can imagine their rivalry will develop over time. Sinker, strike three, 2 down here on the sixth. Here's Brandon Drury coming to the plate for the Gamblers, the third baseman. A strikeout and a groundout today for him. And yeah, Drury's batting average is struggling though. Foul ball after foul ball after foul ball. Just keeps on going. That's been this entire game.
Strike two.
Another strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the stars being absolute aces. There's ace on ace today. Then we fly ball, foul territory, and it's going to go into the corner. A 2 pitch from Javier Assad.
Ball.
Sinker down low, 1-2.
1-2. Ball.
Sinker 2-2. Lower inside corner, but off the plate. How about a right field? He's going to get under to make the catch. We're going to the 7th. Michael Kovac coming in for the Gamblers here in the 7th inning. I was right about my suspicions that they keep Logan Webb on the mound. 25th appearance this year, 6.27 ERA, 19.9% strikeout rate. We'll see how he does. As he faced Kuiper Ruiz, top of the 7th inning.
One and oh.
Counts 1-0 to Kuiper Ruiz. A little warming up for the Gamblers in the bullpen. We'll see how this plays out. It's going to be interesting. Ground ball foul. So I found something on the street yesterday. It's like, my grandma said it was an acorn. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna take it to my science teacher and see what he has to say. Down the line, foul. Good swing by Kyber Ruiz, though. Really good swing. Another 1-2. Foul ball again. Four-seamer swung and a miss at 100 miles an hour, and he goes down swinging. 100 on that fastball. Here's Carlos Santana. Hasn't got a hit today for the Seals. Hasn't been a lot of hits today in general. Another fastball at 100 from Michael Kopech. This like acorn thing, it does have like a dent in it, which is interesting. And the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
That's a ball and a strike to Carlos Santana. I think apparently we might be looking at this acorn thing under a microscope. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Cutter, 1-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Pop up third base side. He's gonna get under it in foul ground. And there's the catch for out number 2. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Here comes Brandon Marsh. Not a lot of action in this one. Top of the 7th inning. A four-seamer 101. How about that from Michael Kopech? Whoa. And a foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Brandon Marsh. Swung and a miss at 102. And we're going the biggest 7th. Austin Adams coming in, 22nd appearance this year for the San Diego Seals. 2.70-57 ERA, 27.3% strikeout rate. We'll see how it goes. 230 against righties, 324 against lefties. In a face, Rafael Vasquez, the first baseman. Fire on the plate, strike 1. Really good backdoor slider from Austin Adams. Ooh. I cracked it. And we fouled off. Oh, it's somewhere now. Find it. And we fly ball to deep right field. This one going back towards the track. And I'll make the catch. Retire Rafael Velasquez. And here is Andres Jimenez. And then we found off. And the 0-1 pitch. Ripper slider, strike 2. To pitch. Swinging the big ground ball towards the third baseman. Neil ran through the first. Got him. 2 down. There's Alejandro Kirk.
That's a ball.
There's ball one to Alejandro Kirk. And we fouled off. Giving the counter ball on the strike. And we fouled off once. And 0-2. Another foul ball. Just keep them coming. I had like an acorn now. I don't know where it went.
2-2.
Down still and 2 down Leandro Kirk.
That's a ball.
Slider and it's a ball. Chance for Austin to get out of it. Slider fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Swag and a miss. Struck out. Alejandro Kirk are going to the eighth. Luke Little coming in for the Gamblers, his 32nd appearance this year. 5.88 ERA, 21.3% strikeout rate. And he'll face Zach Geloff, 3-5 record for Luke Little. And I did find the acorn, so that's cool. I really want to show it to my science teacher. It'd be cool to look at it under a microscope, which my class will be doing that next week. Starting Monday. Four-seamer fouled off. Strike 2. That's the games for you today. This one. Tomorrow. And Monday. 3 games. 3 days in a row of baseball. Go 2. Four-seamer. And the count's a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, the attendance is sparse for some reason. Really sparse. Four-seamer. It's 2-2. 6,485 is what the register attendance was. As it said for this game, 6,485. And that's how many are there now. I find it hard to believe that so many people attended this. Vegas, they're the top team in the Southwest Division. 38 wins. With 1 win above the Aliens, and you'll get 7,000 people. Fly ball, right field. He's going to get under it to make the catch, and there's one down here in the top of the 8th. Andy Pies to make the catch. Here's Aaron Coleman, the left fielder. Just the one run in the first inning from the Seals, and that's been it. That's been the ball game so far. There's 2 warming up at the Gamblers bullpen. Going to Mlodzinski. Or Mlodzinski. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Hi, sweeper 0-2. From Luke Little. You got the swag and miss. The sweeper saw the play 1-2. I think he was looking for a chase there. But he didn't get the chase.
2-2.
Sweeper 2-2. Another one from Luke Little. Good swing, foul. Right through the on-field bullpen. Which I don't like those, but not getting to the weakness of that. There's a ground ball to short. Go to first base. There's out number 2. And this Velasquez is able to make the catch. Not Vasquez, Velasquez. That's how you pronounce the Vegas first baseman's last name. Rafael Velasquez. Coming to the plate, though, is Corey Seager for the San Diego Seals. 313 batting average, which is, that's like elite.
Ball.
And there's ball one and a fastball. Strike one. Ball one.
Hike one.
Splitter, and the count, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Another one from Luke Little. Down behind home plate by Corey Seager, 1-2. This entire game's just been strikeouts and walks. It's been a lot of this game. Fly ball, center field, not going to be deep. And there's the catcher going to the Vegas Heck. Still, the only Seals run scored in the first inning. 1-0 San Diego. Coming in is Alexis Diaz here in the 8th inning for the San Diego Seals. This is Jesse Winker. 230 batting average, 704 OPS.
No, that missed. One ball,
Missed
no strike.
the count's a ball, no strikes. .230 batting average for Jesse Winker. Four-seamer tackled off 1-1. His 99 career homers. He could hit his 100th. Between Major League Baseball and the NBL. Slider fouled off. And it's 1-2 for Jesse Winker. I believe he's coming in as a pinch hitter. 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
Slider. It's off the
Two balls,
plate.
no strike.
It's still a 1-0 Seals lead here. Nobody can really make a move. It feels like receiver in that strike three to Jesse Winker. One down here in the Vegas A. It's been the pitchers duel. Who has the better starter? Who has the better bullpen? It's a race of who has the most strikeouts. Slider struck one.
0-1.
He struck out twice today.
Ball.
There's a slider low, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's been a slow game. 1-1. Four-seamer fouled off, and it's 1-2. But this will be a little more exciting. These aren't that far apart.
Ball.
That was off of his mask. It counts 2-2. That's strange. The 2-ball, 2-strike count. It's a pitch. Swing on us. From Andy Pius. Bottom of the order for the Gamblers. Still with a goose egg on the scoreboard. Fly ball, foul territory. Oh yeah, all of a sudden now there's 20,000 people in the building. Yeah, that makes sense. Why can't MLB The Show fix their crowds so they make sense? Another foul ball. It said that that was like 485. And now there's 20,000 people in the stadium, possibly a lot more than that. I don't know, 325, 26, 27,000. Looks more like a pop-up right above home plate. We'll back up just a bit. Rui's able to make the catch, and there's 2 down. And here comes David Hamilton, the leadoff man for the Las Vegas Gamblers. And base hit into left field. A two-out single for David Hamilton. Finally something. It's been a while since we've had a base hit, and his hitting streak reaches 12 games. Here is Jeremy Pena, 0 for 3 in the ball game today for Vegas.
1-0.
It's ball wide. Vegas in the gray and gold, just like their NHL counterparts. Oh, he's taking off for second base. And he slides in safely. Two out stolen base for David Hamilton, his 10th of the year. There's Jeremy Pena. Too low. And base hit into right field. Hamilton around third. He's going to come home. He will score. And the Gamblers tie the game at 1. RBI single for Jeremy Pena. How about that for the Gamblers? And finally, they broke through. And now the Gamblers got some life. They're in the 8th inning. Four-seamer foul, strike one. Darnell Alvarez 0 for 2 today. Has an 861 OPS, 14 home runs, and 40 RBIs, along with a 274 batting average. 40 RBIs. I pop up. At about first base. And he's under to make the catch, and then it ends the 8th inning. We're going to the 9th. All tied up at 1. Jeremy Pena. RBI single bringing home David Hamilton. And the game's tied at 1. Carmen Mlodzinski coming in for the Gamblers. His 25th appearance of the year. 3.67 ERA. 20% strikeout rate exactly. We'll see how he does. In the face, the DH, Brent Rooker. Slider, strike one to Brent Rooker. Now it's low, even the count of ball and the strike. So Hoffman warming up for the Gamblers. Is that Jimmy Hoffa's long lost cousin? I'm joking. His name is Jay Hoffman. I'm joking. Don't worry about it. If you don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is, though, look him up. He was a fascinating guy. Fascinating. And nobody knows how he died. Fly ball left field. And there's a catch by Jordan Alvarez for the first out of the 9th. If the Gamblers can get out of the Seals half, they're going to have a chance to walk it off. Here's Estock Paredes. And right on the count is 0-1. So the Gamblers hit really, I mean,
No, that missed. That's the ball.
I mean, this is like just the crucial part that they cannot screw up. And they can't win, but if the Seals are able to break through, then Then on the reverse, they have to shut down the gamblers in the bottom half. That's essentially where we are right now. This is a very important moment in the game. Sweeper on the count is 3-1 to Isaac Paredes. The right fielder, Pavin Smith, on deck for San Diego. Fouled off. 3-2. Goodness gracious, what a foul. I mean, he had a hard hit on it. Just went in the complete wrong direction. Down is 3-2. Fly ball, center field. A long run to get there. Is it going to be able to get there in time? Yes, he will. How about that? For Jesse Winker. As he runs it down to get that second, not a big second out. Pavin Smith, the right fielder, at the plate for the San Diego Seals. High fly ball. He's going to run after it. Andy Paez under it to make the catch, and that'll do it. A chance for the Gamblers to walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. Next. Alex Vizia, 30th appearance of the year. 3.56 ERA, 26.3% strikeout rate, a 1-0 record this year for the San Diego Seals. Third baseman Brandon Drury, 0 for 3 today. Strikeout fly and a ground out today for the Gamblers. Bottom of the ninth inning. Circle changeup, ball one. Edwin Ukita, warming up at the bullpen for the San Diego Seals. And the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, that's going to get down. Base hit for Brandon Drury. That one's all the way to the wall. He's going to take off for second. Hey, slides in safely with a leadoff double to lead off the ninth. Second of the year for Brandon Drury. So it's just his second double this year, and it's a big one. You know, if there's 9 innings, that's the winning run on second base now. So the winning run is on second base. Rafael Vasquez. Ground ball, right at second, third to first, one down in the ninth inning. Could go to extras, we'll see. Here's Andres Jimenez. Hold on, I want to get something real quick. Yep. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. There's the one strike count to Andres Jimenez here in the bottom of the ninth inning. And these are the chance to win this game for the Gamblers.
Nope, ball.
And takes a circle change up in the lower inside corner. And the count's even 1-1. Could have a spectacular finish. And circle change up when it's 1-2. That's gonna get through. Runner coming around third. He's on his way to home. And the throw will be not in time. And the Gamblers walk it off. How about that for the Las Vegas Gamblers? They walk it off 2-1 over the San Diego Seals. An RBI single wins the game for the Gamblers from Alejandro Kirk, I believe. No, Andres Jimenez with the RBI single. Andres Jimenez wins it for the Gamblers 2-1. How about that for the Gamblers? Top Mr. Rose, Gamblers walk it off 2-1. Carmen Lodzinski the win. Alex Vasey the loss. Gamblers win the series 1-0. Gamblers win 2-1. 6 runs for the Gamblers. 6 hits for the Gamblers. 4 hits for the Seals. And see you tomorrow afternoon for the Seattle Sasquatch and the Vancouver Grizzlies. Goodbye.